The lost train that found a home, a story about purpose and new beginnings, a lonely old train at the edge of a small town. Tucked behind tall trees and wildflowers sat an old train named Rusty. Once upon a time, Rusty had been the fastest train on the tracks, carrying passengers across the countryside. But over the years, newer, shinier trains took his place, and Rusty was left alone at an abandoned station. His wheels had stopped turning. His whistle no longer blew. "I guess I'm not needed anymore," Rusty sighed, feeling forgotten. A special Discover Yoni day. The sound of laughter filled the air. A group of children from the town had wandered near the old tracks. "Look, a train," shouted Lily. "It's so big," said Sam, climbing onto Rusty's steps. Rusty was surprised. It had been so long since anyone had noticed him. The children ran up and down his aisles, pretending to be conductors and passengers. They laughed, played, and even polished his rusty old bell until it rang again. For the first time in years, Rusty felt alive. A new purpose at Children came back every day, bringing paint, brushes, and decorations. Together, they turned Rusty into something special, a playground on wheels. Instead of carrying passengers to faraway places, Rusty now carried joy to the children of the town. Once empty seats became reading nooks. His caboose became a slide. His windows framed the most beautiful sunsets. Rusty had thought his journey was over, but God had a different plan. He wasn't forgotten. He had been repurposed. God's plan for every Onion evening, as the children waved goodbye, Rusty whispered, "Thank you, God, for giving me a new purpose." Just like Rusty, sometimes we feel like our best days are behind us. But God always has a plan, even when we don't see it yet. When one door closes, He opens another full of new blessings, new joy, and new adventures. Bible verse. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope." Jeremiah 29 minutes and 11 seconds.